Bring it! Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Zombie Apocalypse Survival Tips. To keep on the line of melee weapons that you can use to survive a zombie outbreak, we're going to be doing another fan favorite today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the sledgehammer. Sledgehammers have been making appearances in weapons and everything from films to video games involving zombies. And why not? This thing is good for smashing stones, so it might as well do some work on heads. Now remember, we're not here to start praising everything, we're here to tell you the pros and cons of using these weapons. First off, let's talk about the pros. Most sledgehammers are made of a heavy cast iron head with a wooden handle. Now don't get me wrong, sometimes you can have handles that are also made of metal or even plastic. They're not all wood, but this one is. The thing is, sledgehammers are usually used to break through stone, hammer in heavy railroad spikes, and a lot of other stuff that requires immense force, which means this should have no difficulty getting through a zombie skull. But getting into cons, remember what we talked about in the previous episode if you don't want to use weightlifting equipment when you're on the run as a weapon because of its weight? What do you think this is? A good way to look at a sledgehammer is a cast iron weight at the end of a stick. I know that's kind of simplifying it, but the point remains. A lot of people who study into how to use weaponry will tell you about balance of weapons. And the thing is, the balance point on this is very high up on the handle, which means in order to maintain control, you have to hold it near the head, which if you hold it way up here, you're sacrificing power to maintain control. But also, if you hold it down here, you're sacrificing control for more power. So just like with a lot of weapons we talk about on Zombie Apocalypse Survival Tips, this will require some training and practice. Now, going along the lines of what I said in the weightlifting episode, this is more meant for defending a fortified compound. It's not a good idea to take something like this on the run because it has weight to it. This is cast iron, and in some cases they are made of steel and other things, but this one is cast iron, which means it is going to have a lot of weight to it. So it will weigh you down when you're on the run. A good way to decide whether or not a weapon is right for you to take on the run, do this experiment. Take your weapon of choice and find a good secluded area where you can run laps without getting interrupted and without getting in trouble for whatever it is you're carrying. See how long you can run with that item before you get too worn out to move on. If you feel you've made it a decent distance and that you're comfortable carrying that while going on the run, then fine, that's a good weapon for you to take. But I have a good strong feeling this will not be your weapon of choice after you run those laps. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today, and as to recap, today's episode was about using sledgehammers as melee weapons, the pros and the cons. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today, and as usual, I'm your host, Shuler, and this has been another episode of Zombie Apocalypse Survival Tips. Always remember, have a goal, have a plan, and have a way out in case things go wrong. See you later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks once again for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like and favorite the video below, or to click the subscribe button to continue watching my YouTube videos. Also, click me if you want to go straight to the playlist to show all the episodes of Zombie Apocalypse Survival Tips, or click any other playlists over here to watch some of the other videos I do, like 3 Shorts on 3 Shorts, or my video blogs where we're talking about the road to the wasteland. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. See you later.